Alright, I got some PS3 wrestling games here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. The only one, let's see, I'm missing 2008. Smackdown versus Raw 2008 is the only one that I'm missing. Oh, and TNA Impact, but who gives a crap about TNA Impact? It's a terrible game. So anyway, started off with SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, which I need for PS2, just for the collection. I enjoyed this game. I bought it brand new when it came out, $60. I bought TNA Impact at the same time. So I went to Walmart and dropped $120. I wish I would have held on to it, because I'm certainly not. I don't have anywhere near that kind of money now. TNA Impact just was a terrible game. I was one of the unfortunate ones who spent $60 on it when a week later it was down to like 10 because it was just one of the worst games ever made. This included the Inferno match, Road to WrestleMania, tag team finishers. The big thing for this game was tag teams, so it focused on tag teams a lot. Create a finisher, highlight reel, includes exclusive video of WrestleMania 24 main event, Edge vs. Undertaker. I knew nothing about that until just now. But anyway, disc and manual. It's a fun game. Pretty fun game. We get to 2010. Now for PS3, I love this game. This was the first one that had Superstar Threads, which continues in the games today. Now Superstar Threads is where you can Superstar Threads is where you can modify the colors of the clothing and make new attires. New Road to WrestleMania storylines, rivals, Royal Rumble with elimination minigames, which also continue now. Story designer. This added in Creative Finisher, it added in top rope finishers. Now, like I said before, the PS2 version of this is so glitchy and laggy, it's horrible. But the PS3 version is really good. Now we got 2011, which was even better. I don't remember what I know each year they put in one huge new feature, which is like the big selling point for the game. Honestly, I can't remember what it was for this one. I know it's got a new physics engine. You can break, you can break the weapons, or you can break tables and weapons and all that kind of stuff in different ways. So I mean, that was kind of neat. But there's not a big, I don't know. It's comparable to 2010. It's better. The Road to WrestleMania mode actually was kind of cool because it brought back free roaming, where you could walk around in the arena. The thing about that is, technically it wasn't really free roaming. You could walk around, you could talk to a couple people every now and then, but it doesn't change anything. You can talk to people, but it's not going to change the story. It doesn't matter who you talk to, you're going to go through the same story, so there's no replay. WWE 12. WWE 12, very, very fun. New Predator technology, and create an arena. Well, technically create a ring. And this also included the 40-man Royal Rumble match. which is really cool. I like that because I play Royal Rumbles a lot, and I like them to last a long time. Put as many wrestlers in as I can. My only issue with this is the online. This had the worst online of probably any game I've ever played, wrestling or non. It just wouldn't connect because THQ didn't know what they were doing. But then they put out the most recent one, WWE 13. Now the focus for this one was the Attitude Era. Now, wrestling fans have been wanting a game that focused on the Attitude Era since the Attitude Era ended. So they included a ton of wrestlers in this from the Attitude Era, and overall it's the biggest roster of a WWE game, including all of the DLC. This game comes out to have a total of 105 wrestlers to choose from, plus 50 created wrestler slots. So really you could have 155 wrestlers in this game, which is excellent. I have save files for this game. I have one that's TNA, one that's WCW, one that's 80s WWF, and one that's Attitude Era, and one that's now. I have 5 different save files for different, organizations and eras. Tons of replay value. I still play this game. I took a break for about 2 months, and then I started playing it again, and it was like a new game. Just amazing, very, very fun. And this one updated the create an arena to where you could actually modify the stage instead of just the ring. So that's really, really cool. I love this game, and I'm really, really looking forward to WWE 2K14 because THQ went bankrupt, went out of business. There is no THQ anymore, and that seems like a good thing, really. But the WWE gaming license was purchased by 2K, and they usually make, they make a bunch of sports games, but they make non-sports games as well. So I'm curious to see where they take the WWE game franchise. But continue on. Two more games, both made by THQ. This is Legends of WrestleMania. It's a fun game. It has good graphics. You can over 40 legendary superstars and managers, and you can import the roster from SmackDown versus Raw 2009. You can import them into this game and have, legends versus not current anymore, but 2009 and legends. Sorry, I keep scratching my nose a lot. It's itchy. This is a fun game. It's very, very fun. There's tons of replay value. But the gameplay itself is I don't know, it tried to go sort of an arcade style gameplay, and it's fun. I wouldn't suggest, I wouldn't say you'd be able to play it for a long time at once, like in one sitting. But spread it out over time, and it's got a lot of replay value. It's really fun. And the final game I have here is WWE All-Stars. Amazing, amazing game. I love this game. 30 of the greatest WWE legends and superstars finally settled the score. That's my only problem with this is that it only has 30 wrestlers. But if you count DLC, I don't know how many DLC wrestlers they put out. I think we'll say about 10. So overall, you could have like 40 wrestlers, which is not that many. But there are three story modes. There's a tag team story mode, there's a legend story mode, and there's what's called Path of Champions. There's one that it leads to you facing DX in one. One leads to you facing Randy Orton. I'm not sure. That would be the Superstars path. And the Legends path leads to you taking on Undertaker. And this had voiceover from Paul Bearer, who recently passed away. So it's pretty cool. Lots of good wrestlers in it. Disc and manual. Got this on Black Friday for like $12, which is pretty cheap. Very fun. I actually at Gen Con last year, Gen Con Indy, for those of you who don't know. Gen Con Indy is a gaming convention every August in Indianapolis. And I was there last year, and there was a WWE All-Stars tournament. No information on what the prizes were, but it was a $4 entry fee. And I was practicing, and I bought my ticket to get in the tournament, practiced. I show up, time for the tournament. I show up. I'm like, alright, I'm Brian, here's my ticket. Give them my ticket. And they're like, okay, go sit over there. Nobody else shows up. Turns out I was the only one who entered the tournament. So I could have won by default. Like, I didn't even have to play at all. Like, just show up. Oh, hey, you're the only one that showed up. So here's your prize. But the people that were actually running the event said, you know, because I paid $4 to get in it, they didn't want me to just, they didn't want me to pay to be in it and then not get to play. So I played the people that were running the tournament, and I still won. Undefeated all the way through. And the thing was, none of them knew how to do finishing moves. I'm the only one that knew how to do a finishing move. So I just destroyed all of them, and I still won. And I'm walking out, and they had the grapple sticks, WWE All Stars grapple sticks, which is like the pad controller with the an old school controller. And they had like 3 of them, and I thought one of those was going to be the prize, but I think it was supposed to be the prize, but I don't think they wanted to give me one just because I showed up. So I ended up walking away with 2 Red Bulls. And at Gen Con this year, those same people are running a WWF No Mercy tournament, which already has there's already 4 tickets that have been sold. But I'm not going to enter it because I felt kind of screwed last year. I paid $4 for 2 Red Bulls, basically. And to play a game that I already owned. So I'm not going to be getting in no Mercy tournament or anything this year. I don't want to pay money for Red Bull again. So anyway, that will do it for PS3 and for the wrestling game videos. Check out the description below for a list of wrestling games I still need for my collection for PS3. The list is different for each video that I made. Yeah, check it out. If you have any that you wouldn't mind donating to my collection, it would be very, very, very appreciated. I guess that's it. I don't know where to go from here. I've done the wrestling game videos. That's really all I know how to do for YouTube videos. I can do wrestling videos, or I can do gaming videos. And gaming doesn't have to be video games. It can be, tabletop games, role-playing games, all that kind of stuff. So throw out some suggestions for things that you would like me to make a video talking about, and we'll go from there. So I hope you enjoyed watching the videos. I don't know when the next one will be up because, like I said, I don't know what to talk about. So throw me some suggestions and we'll go from there.